There is still fire on the mountain regarding the deadline day for withdrawal of old Naira notes from circulation by January 31st. As such, the 6 state governors have called for a virtual meeting with the central governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emiefele, to thrash out issues relating to the new Naira notes. The head of media and public affairs of the Nigerian Governors Forum, Secretariat, Abdulrazaque Bello-Barkindo, said the agenda of the meeting is the economy and security implication of Naira redesign and withdrawal policy. Hopefully, there will be a solution to the lingering issue. Where is Godwin Emiefele? He's back now.
He's in Nigeria.
Okay.
And at least we now know that nobody is going to arrest him. Okay. At least that's what the assurance we got by the statement the DSS, Department of State Services, issued yesterday. Okay. That
we'll be able to concentrate.
Yeah, we'll be able to concentrate.
And lead this policy.
Yes. Okay. We've observed on this program, which we said in the past, some policies are fantastic. It is the implementation of this policy with people, who are always looking for how to put holes in all balloons. That is the problem. If indeed Central Bank of Nigeria put out 500 million pieces of notes.
500 million.
Let's even say all of them to 200.
No, we're told 500 million.
Pieces. 500 million pieces. Why are we not saying it? Where is it? But this week I can report that I've seen those new notes in the ATM of Wema Bank. I've seen it in GTB, Access Bank.
Not Zenith
United Bank for Africa.
I'm not saying it's Zenith.
No, it depends on the branch you go to.
That's what
Zenith
I also want to say.
So it depends on
it
now depends on the branch you go to. But what we have also learned, and which is so sad, is the fact that these notes are being sold, just like it happened with the old one.
How?
Yes. When you go to parties and you want the new notes, you are going to get it.
Oh,
they are being sold.
No, they are there.
It's there.
Yeah, they are.
About 3 months ago, for the old 200 Naira, if you go to a party and you want a bundle, 20,000 Naira, you get it at 27,000 Naira in order to spray. So I also think our culture of placing higher value on new notes is a problem to us, especially in the Southwest, where we do a lot of Owambe. It's a problem to us because if you are holding a $100 note, whether new or old, even if it's Naira, it's still the same value. But we have this queer sense of making capital out of everything. Beyond that is the fact that CBN is bent on doing this. Some people have asked, is it out of vengeance or something, in order to reduce spending during the election. So, if you are going to bribe or you are going to give tip for somebody to vote for you, it means you are left with one option, transferring money. And most Nigerians deal in cash. And that's where it is now. But in terms of it being available now, it's still not readily available. It's still not.
At the end of the day, they'll be forced to shift this 31st.
Let me even respond.
That's an assumption.
Let me even respond to Dotto's assumption that politicians won't even have the new notes. They will. In fact, the ones that is already released, where are they? Where is that money? If it is true that CBN released 500 million notes.
That's the point I'm making.
In fact, there are one that is.
It's in some hands.
I think it should be 500 billion, not a million.
What?
Pieces.
Okay.
So, of different denominations.
1,000.
Okay.
So there must be some people's hands now. I know that there are some people that won't even have old notes again. So at the end of the day, let CBN not just punish ordinary Nigerians. That is I'm pleading with them not to punish ordinary Nigerians because this is very serious. Somebody paid me with old notes on Sunday, and I was scared because I don't know what I'm going to do with the old notes. I don't know when I'll be able to go to the bank. I need to spend money. I need cash. At the same time, this is old notes that I don't know when.
But you are better off than people who have new notes because the market people are rejecting the new notes.
No, you
don't understand.
That's the logic.
That's even another problem.
They are rejecting it.
I went to bank, for example, on Sunday. The ATM, first bank that I went to, poured old notes for me. And all the banks around me now, for now, they are still ejecting old notes. So, and today is 18th of January.
You have 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks, really.
2 weeks. Really.
Okay, 2 weeks.
Yes.
Now, and so how are we sure that this is going to work? The point is this. If CBN thinks that it's doing this because of use of money to bribe during elections and all of that, then it should also ensure that it releases enough money for people to be able to spend. I mean, enough new notes.
Okay.
So if it cannot do that, then...
We have Dr. Briggs from Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I just wanted to comment on the last topic of drugs.
Please go ahead.
Where drugs, and the users are not really arrested. Because something like the Indian hemp is taken on the streets. Where I live, just opposite me, they smoke it as cigarettes, and nobody arrests them. You know,
That's true.
That's the lady was talking about, and I tend to agree with her.
All right. Thank you for your contribution, Dr. Briggs. We'll take this break. When we come back, we'll talk more. Don't go away. Welcome back. Now, to the limits. I think that will still stand. Withdrawal limits for corporate and individual.
So, that has taken effect. In fact, I was in, no, that one has started already. I think there is a limit to what you can. Is it 100,000 now?
Yeah, in a week.
In a week. That one is still there. It has started. It started.
20 more than that will attract.
2 weeks ago, yeah. So, but the problem now is this. We are having problems doing electronic transactions. You cannot withdraw from ATMs. You go to bank, you have limits to what you can get. So what is now the solution? What are we trying to achieve? How are we achieving it? Are we just trying to punish people? Are we just bringing up policies for policy's sake? Or are we, because these policies should be good
on paper.
Yes, if they are well implemented. But if you know that you are not implementing something, where do you bring them on board? Because I don't just understand all of these things. I don't.
Doctor, some people will talk about the timeliness. That's few days to the election.
Yeah, that's why I spoke about the issue of people asking the question of if it's vendetta. And we spoke about that on this program. But when you look at it, like I once said here, in terms of technological savviness, Nigerians rate very high. Why is it that we are the ones developing the IT sector of other countries?
Yeah.
And us, we are lagging behind?
Well, there.
Because You hardly go outside of this country and find a POS machine not working or except you don't have money on your card. It works. Even when you take our own cards outside, the dollar card, because it is MasterCard, and it works once you have your money there.
Yeah, but I think $70 per month.
Do you?
No.
I'm
even saying, aside from that, why is our own technology not working? Why is it always failing? You sign into your app, and then the thing is rolling. Like my daughter used to say when she was much younger, "It's yoli, that is yoli, it's yoli." The thing will just be rolling. There was a day I went somewhere on the island, one of the beaches, and wanted to occupy a cabana. Twice I was debited, and they didn't receive the alert. And I had to do a transfer.
We're not ready. Sometimes it will take more than 24 hours before the thing will be reversed.
And the worst part of it
this was not even reversed. I had to enter into the bank to go and
complain.
I had to go to the bank about 3 times in 1 week to go and complain. I went somewhere else to buy cake for someone's birthday. The money was deducted. There was no delivery.
Look at the lady.
It was not reversed.
She lost 4 million naira.
That's what I even want to say. Another thing now is that if you use that PO, what do they call that one that they use? You give them your card, they give you money. It's still POS.
POS.
That one now, do you know that if you use it once or twice, the likelihood that your account will be hacked is very high.
Very high.
Now, if you go to bank, there are lots of complaints. Unfortunately, the bank will just tell them that there is nothing they can do. That is the problem that they too have noticed now. That if you have
Go to court.
even if you go to court, you will lose now because they will tell you that you must have dropped your PIN
or your details somewhere.
or your details, and that once you have done that, there is nothing they can do about it. So they are not secured. Even your MasterCard. I heard the bank official telling the person that came to complain that that's the problem they've been noticing with the MasterCard, that it's good now, it's better now to do VAV. Can you imagine that? So something that is supposed to be good for us. Can you imagine?
So this it seems we are not ready. In terms of that, sometimes you'll be trying to send money or you want to transfer money, network, everything.
And it's really working against us. I think that's even the first issue we should attend to. Get the technology right. Once we get it right, and I'm sure I get to a filling station, I get to eatery, I know it's a done deal. Yeah. It's not going to fail. Why do I need cash? Why do I need cash? Because even for Uber, when you want to give tips, now you can give it on the app.
Yeah.
You can give it.
We have Ayodele from Ikorodu.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You see, this, what we call this withdrawal card policy or something, it's a calamity. You understand me? It's a calamity. It's a sinister motive. There's a sinister motive. There's a sinister motive. Because if not, how can the poor people, what do they want the poor people to do? If you go to the, what's it called, the bank, you will not get the new note. You go anywhere, you cannot get the new note. If you have the new note, they will not take it. And they said this thing is without 29 or 30 of this month, and today is 18. What are where are we going in this Nigeria? We see enemy of this country. We put in a time of affair.
Thank you, Ayo. Thank you. Ayo,
the man is angry. But that's the truth, because at some point, which we have noticed, especially as it happens during strikes and elections, without your cash, you can't buy stuffs. So that's the preparation.